Mark, talk us through it.
Obviously another game, another defeat, especially at home. It's hard to take. I've been back here 3 years, and I think I've took a back-to-back defeat, or this way this has been. I really don't think I've experienced that happening at the stadium. It's just a terrible run. We're just not doing enough. You say we're not taking our chances and all the rest of it. Or it was before it was we're letting easy goals in. The day was that, but before they get a chance, so I think we've got to be on the score sheet. I think after that, previous seasons we score, which we after teams are maybe 2-0 up. I never ever used to mean anything. They were 2-0 up, but the day we get a chance straight after they go 2-0 up, we don't take it, and we don't take another one, and then we just becomes desperate, and even in the last minute we don't take our chance. But it's a mistake for the goal. Obviously Boozy is tried to play Robin. Robbie's went on the back foot and the boys nipped in or whatever, but it's one of these things happen in football when you've got to be stronger mentally to deal with them, and we don't seem to be doing that now.
From what you were saying about chances, I take it you feel there was enough chances that we could have at least got something, even potentially a win from that game?
I maybe saying a win because you're 2-0 down, you finished 2-0, to say, sounds stupid to say we could have won the game, but it's just giving you that lifeline of getting a goal back and then you take it from there. But we're not even giving ourselves a chance. We're not getting in front, and we're not getting ourselves back in games.
What's changed? Because the last couple of years we seem to be fairly solid defensively, and we were pretty ruthless up front as well overall. You mentioned there in the last kind of couple of questions that you feel that perhaps there's work at both ends of the park.
Even the day I think there's been any defensive mistakes, as in dropping runners, people getting across the face. It's like obviously a blatant mistake. It's a pass back, and it's obviously the Walls kind of charged because I think the boys played a bad layoff, so everybody's charged rather than staying and just having one charger, and we've been punished. But when you're not winning games, you need to give yourself a chance by either taking the lead or taking chances when you're trying to get back in games, and we're just seem miles away from that. We're not playing with confidence. We're having to, sometimes you're having to push and drag and get people to maybe go that extra bit just because we're in maybe in our shell, that we're not just going and saying we're getting beat 2-0 here, we're out the game, let's go and do whatever we can to get back in it.
What's the confidence like amongst the guys just now?
Well, I'd be lying if I say it isn't low. People say, we don't look as if it's fine to start the game or whatever, but if you're losing goals like that and you're not taking chances, no matter what you say, deep down there'll be individuals that will be low in confidence. That's what happens in football. It's the nature of the game. If you're not winning games, you're losing silly goals, not taking chances, then everyone just seems to be on top of you. Do you know what I mean? But there's boys in there that have been in a situation that you're only a couple of wins away to getting back on it, but you need to be really strong mentally to get yourself out of that situation and into a positive one.
And on that point, how much of a weight is it the fact that we're still looking for that first win mentally that you talk about there?
Obviously we went away to Sligo and get a win there, so you're thinking, that's us, right, we're on a run here. Then we hadn't lost for I think 3 games, including that. But yeah, game breaking, we should 100% come away with a win. Last week, you could argue we should come away with a win. We've got one bit right, clean sheet. We've not got the other bit right. The day we've made a mistake and cost ourselves, and then so we've got none of it right today.
The fans towards the end were letting their kind of frustrations be known. I guess with the table reading something like 3 points out of 21, is it understandable from a fan's perspective?
100%. It's understandable. That's what it is on the league table. It doesn't lie, but sometimes certain boys are given their all, and maybe it's directed maybe to some people when you look at the bigger picture. There's other things to see, you know what I mean, in a game. But I can totally understand where they're coming from. We should not be in the situation we're in. the way we started and the squad we've got and the fans we've got, the facilities, everything, all the people about the place are all, they give everything. There's people behind the scenes that give everything, and if you're not getting results, it's a joke, and well deserved any criticism it's given.
So what's it going to take then on that front to turn this around and start climbing this league table?
Probably a horrible win somewhere, or a lucky goal, a break, just something coming together. And hard work. You see hard work, because you come into training, you don't come into training saying, oh, we beat again. You come into training, you analyse things more, you try harder. Sometimes that can be to your downfall, because you've got so much going on in your head that you're trying to fix every problem. When you actually analyse it, there's maybe only a couple of things, or as a whole, we need to correct and pull together and give that wee bit extra.
Just finally, it's Morton away at Capello, I believe, next week. Another tough match, but can we get something from that game?
You get into today's game, you're looking to win 3 points. It's the same going down to Capello. I don't look at the league table. I do, because it's embarrassing to start with, to be honest, to be sitting in 3 points. But you know what? You should be more than capable of going and winning every game we turn up to play. But last week we were playing against Dundee United, but we still went out thinking we can beat them. But we're not doing it, so hopefully a win's going to come from getting a wee break.
Well, here's hoping it does. Mark, as always, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.